Hello and welcome to Wednesday's programme. I'm Mark Longhurst.
And I'm Kylie Pentelow. Coming up tonight between now and 6:30. Tainted blood, one woman's campaign for justice for her husband after decades of suffering and a life left in tatters.
I was lucky. A lot of women were not so lucky and did actually contract HIV. Some of them have died.
Good evening. A woman from Devon has described how her life was shattered by the scandal of contaminated blood supplies more than 30 years ago. Sue Threakall's husband Bob was a haemophiliac who contracted HIV and then died 6 years later.
Well, the impact on her family is still affecting her life today, both financially and emotionally. She's spent the decades since Bob's death fighting for justice and is surprised at the news of a government inquiry. Richard Lawrence reports.
Sue Threakall lost her husband Bob, aged 47, in 1991, a father of three who, after his treatment changed to imported blood products, contracted hepatitis B, then C and even HIV.
All that time he was carrying hep C, could have infected anyone, including me, with HIV. There was a delay in issuing his test result of many months, during which time we were trying for another baby and I could easily have become infected. I was lucky. A lot of women were not so lucky and did actually contract HIV. Some of them have died. Hence the fact that some of the people campaigning today are orphans. They lost both their parents through it.
He was never told he had hepatitis C. And indeed,
silence fell in Parliament yesterday as Sue's experiences were read out by her MP. It was a debate which prompted the government to call for an inquiry into the contaminated blood scandal without waiting for a vote at the end.
He was left untreated. He never had the chance to see his eldest son married, nor to meet his grandchildren. He didn't see his middle son graduate from university. He didn't see his youngest son pass the 11+ and go to grammar school. Following his death, our family basically fell apart. Grief sent us in different directions, and for many years we were completely broken.
Yesterday was a day of kind of mixed emotions anyway, because part of us was thinking, oh, you know, finally maybe we're getting somewhere and maybe we will get the answers and maybe we'll be vindicated and people won't all think we're absolutely stark raving mad anymore, you know. But then the other part of you is thinking, oh, all those friends that we've lost along the way, all those lovely people who fought just as hard as I do, just as hard as the rest of the surviving haemophiliacs and families do, and they won't be here to see it.
Nearly 1 in 3 of the 7,500 patients given the treatment have died. She believes, like other campaigners, while the government has been swift to instigate inquiries after disasters in recent years, it's tried to hide away from their claims that ministerial decisions could have led to the shortened lives of haemophiliacs like her husband Bob. Richard Lawrence, ITV News.